Hello, welcome back. So I recognize there's been some confusion between the European nations of Slovenia and Slovakia. Now, if you don't think you've been a part of that confusion, you're wrong, because this is not Slovenia, this is not Slovakia. These are random flags I found online. These are the flags of Slovenia and Slovakia, not really other way around. So I want to help clear up all this confusion that I've just made and go to Slovenia and really figure out what is the difference and why are they so similar. Okay, they're obviously not similar. Maybe they are similar, but they're their own independent countries. Okay, Slovenia is not Slovakia, Slovakia is not Slovenia, and these are also not their flags. These are their flags. Just kidding, these are their flags. So from Vienna, we bought about a 6-hour train ride with one change to get to Slovenia. That train change only has about a 5-minute period, so hopefully it's on time. And let's go discover Slovenia. That's probably a marketing campaign from them. Discover Slovenia. Actually, wait, no, one more thing. The film we're going to use today and tomorrow is the same 250 repurposed black and white cinematic film from Flic Films, which is a company out of Canada. It's the same film we used in the nighttime Vienna video. And then, assuming I use up that film, because I think I only have about 12 shots left, maybe, I'll switch to a color film because I think it's a really colorful, pretty nature nation. So let's go find out and let's. Also, I want you to know that I locked my door, okay? I'm telling you now so that you remind me later. I'm not sure how well I'm saying that, but I'm going to stick with that for a while. So first impression is that it's a little cold here. The hostel itself is super nice. I think it's an old, just that colorful building over there. I think it's an old like converted prison because one of the options are 2-person prison cells. And I think on its own it's super cool. But the prospect of just being with one other random person, I don't know, so I didn't do that option, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an old prison, which is pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but whenever I get to a new city, I always have an urge for a burrito. So I don't know, maybe I think it's just my like comfort food when I'm in like a new city, but I'm gonna go out now and grab dinner, which will be in the form of a burrito. Even though it's Slovenia, it's still kind of cool to try to find the best burrito in Slovenia. I think it's just such a reliable meal, you know, like who doesn't like a good burrito? I'm gonna look for a place, and given it's getting dark now, I think I'll have most of the content for this video when it's brighter and nicer, which is tomorrow. Downside about tomorrow is that it's supposed to rain a little bit. I thought I left the rain in Vancouver, but apparently not. There's some over here as well. So now I'm gonna go destroy this burrito, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, welcome back. Good news is that the hostel was really nice and the evening was really cool. I met some cool people, you know who you are, and had really nice conversations. Bad news is the rain did come through, which is going to make it an absolute pain to take both videos and pictures, but I'm going to do my absolute best to get some content before I head back in a few hours. So let's see what we can see. First goal, I think, is there's a castle next to the river here, so we're gonna wander over there and see what we see on the way and see if there's any photos at the castle, which is a pretty classic go-to for European cities. You can usually find something around or at the castle. Lovely. If you watched my Slovakia video, you know my 3 classics are castles, vintage shops, and bookstores for places to check out in these cities, so let's do that. of a shame to go to a place and not have the local food, so my love for burritos can be slightly problematic in that regard. I always try to make up for it by having some local food, and today for lunch I had some Slovenian dumplings, and they were really good. So if you're in Ljubljana, I'll include the place. I think it was called My Slovenian Dumpling, recommended from Chad in the hostel. So thank you, Chad. If you're seeing this, I hope you do. Maybe you do. I don't know. The photography gods blessed us with a 2-3 hour break from the rain, but unfortunately the rain's back and my train back home is in about an hour. So I don't know how many more pictures I can squeeze in here, but there's only about 4 or 5 shots left in the roll. So let's see if we squeeze those out. And that brings our time in Slovenia to an end. We lost quite a few hours to the rain, but it was still a nice little trip. And I will never make the confusion between Slovenia and Slovakia again, because they're their own countries, and they're very nice countries.